Loneliness is not always about being alone. Some people are surrounded by others, but still feel completely isolated. Because loneliness is not about presence, it's about connection. And when connection is missing, silence starts to feel louder. Lonely people often don't show it. They still smile, they still talk, they still act normal. But inside, something feels different, like they are watching life, instead of being part of it. Over time, they start getting used to it. They stop expecting messages. They stop expecting attention. They stop expecting anyone to really understand them. And that's when loneliness changes people. Not instantly, but slowly. They start thinking more deeply about themselves, about others, about life. Because when there's no external noise, the mind becomes louder. Some lonely people become more self-aware. They notice things others don't. They understand emotions more deeply. They think a lot before speaking. But there's also another side. Loneliness can make people build walls, not physical ones, but emotional ones. They stop opening up easily. They stop trusting quickly. They stop expressing how they feel. Because at some point, they feel like no one is really listening. So they adapt. They become independent emotionally. They start dealing with everything alone. Not because they want to, but because they feel like they have to. But the hardest part of loneliness is not the silence. It's the feeling of being unseen. Like your presence doesn't fully matter to anyone. And that feeling can slowly change how someone sees themselves. But loneliness also has a hidden truth. It forces reflection. When you are alone for long enough, you start understanding yourself more than ever before. Your thoughts, your patterns, your emotions. And sometimes, you find strength in that silence. Because you realize something important. Being alone doesn't mean you are empty. It just means you are learning to exist without noise. And eventually, some people stop fearing loneliness and start understanding it.